Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another I Can Do It Myself video. So today we got another Tacoma video, and this is a front-facing camera that I've been trying to get a few parts in order to install. So this is from anytimebackupcamera.com. Look for a link in the description for it. And so what this kit does is it not only adds a front-facing camera into your system and comes with all these dongles in order to plug it in, get everything working, but it also comes with a switch so that you can actually select it and turn on the rear-facing camera or the front-facing camera at any time. It doesn't have to be in reverse in order to activate the camera. So it comes with pretty much everything you need in order to install it, including all the wiring. This is wiring for the camera itself. And this is probably something that you're really not going to find anywhere else. I haven't seen them anywhere else other than their website. But this is a pretty unique switch. The problem that I am having is I cannot find a location to put my switch. So I picked this up from Meso Customs, and you're supposed to, obviously it adds more switches. There's 7 here instead of 5. My particular Tacoma has 5 switches, and I'm extremely hesitant to use this. I have not found any videos on it, and their website's kind of vague, but from what I understand, you're supposed to basically take a Dremel and cut the one out from your truck and JB weld this one in place. And that just seems really janky to me. That just, I'm not ready to cut something out and then have to use JB weld to put it back in place. I am not confident with that at all. But I also don't want to remove one of the existing switches and just shove it behind the dash so that I can put this one in. Okay, so this is the panel that is to the left side of the steering wheel. Some of you may have seen it from previous videos. These switches right here are for my air compressor, for my Firestone airbag system. This controls the left airbag, this controls the right airbag, and then the middle one is set to hook up. It's the air fitting in the bed of my truck, which I normally use to control the airbag in my Reese Goose box. So you can see that I have an opening here. I have one of the blanks removed, which goes into that hole. But this hole is not the same size as this one. It's the taller but still thin Toyota switch. So I guess there's like 3 different size switches. This is like your standard Toyota switch. This is another size Toyota switch, which is more like in your Gen 2s. This would be your size for your Gen 3s. And then there's a bigger size that's kind of standard as well, but not for Toyotas. So this camera switch is the same size as the inverter switch. So what I want is to be able to replace this so that this pocket is the same size as this size switch. At one point, Meso Customs was offering complete replacements for this entire panel right here, which would just be screw-in. I wouldn't have to cut it out and JB weld the stupid thing back into place, which would be fantastic because you can see the orange back there. I use a 3D printed piece to add switches in there. I did have to Dremel them out to fit these switches in there because these are a weird size switch. But that just screws on to this piece on the back side. Then this piece screws on to this main kickboard panel, whatever you want to call it, in the truck. So this piece would be really easy to change out. And when they did offer them, they offered them in a whole bunch of different combinations. You could have different pockets up here. You could retain the OEM pocket right here, which is what I wanted to do, and then reorganize this down here, and you could have it in whatever order you want. So what I wanted was to basically retain this whole look and just change this pocket to this size switch. Initially, when I contacted him, they said that there's not enough room because this one is shorter but slightly wider than this one. So according to them, it would not fit. I don't even care. I'd even be fine turning this switch vertically because this switch right here is about the same height as this. So you can see that it would fit vertically in here just like this one does. I'd be totally fine turning this one vertically so I could fit what I need to fit in there. But I guess from what I understand, the limited conversations that I've had with them through email or through Tacoma World, the forum, that I guess there's not enough margin and they're not making enough money on them to make it worth producing them. Which is really frustrating because there's nobody else out there producing those pieces, which is baffling to me. I don't know why they are the only ones that did, but no longer are. And I'm kind of out of options. One of the things that I was going to try and do, I even tried to see if I could get a second gen inverter switch that would fit in this spot right here. And just use that switch instead of this one, and then I could put the backup camera switch in that spot. Well, it's a different plug. So I'm like, okay, well maybe I can buy a different plug. Well, the plug that plugs into the back side, the switch itself was like $76. Then the plug to plug in the back side of it was another like $27. I don't remember how much that piece was. But then there was no wires in it. You had to have 5 wires that go into that piece, because they have specific ends that go into that piece. They were like $27 a piece or something like that. So just to do that with the Toyota OEM switch was like $225. And I don't even know if that would have worked. And there were no second gen Tacomas in junkyards around Phoenix. I called them all. Or pretty much all of them, and nobody had anything. Because I would have just gone to a junkyard and just cut it out and seen if that would have worked, but that didn't work. So I'm kind of frustrated. What I may end up doing is I may just remove this switch. I don't even use the inverter. I'm hesitant because I know the second I remove the switch, then I'm going to want to use the inverter. But at this point, I'm at a standstill. If anybody's got any suggestions, I'm open to hearing them. You can put them in the comments. It'd be fantastic. Meso Customs, if you actually watch this, I need a switch panel. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more I can do it myself videos. And hopefully in the future, I will have a video of installing this kit. Thanks for watching.